y'all ever see it getting this big?
That's a very common question, and the answer is the same as always. Absolutely not.
No.
No. No.
We were happy with the one freestall barn.
Well, my usual comment, you can't be complacent. We never have been.
Our family's journey in the dairy industry began with my great-grandfather in Northeastern Pennsylvania. He began our family's dairy in 1914. Very idyllic red barn on the side hill, cows out on pasture, very small, I think 8 cows. And in the early 90s, my parents realized that that dairy wasn't sustainable enough to allow my brothers and I to come back to the farm if we chose to. So they began to look elsewhere, and eventually we settled here in Rexford, Kansas.
I was called a radical, or somewhat, for 84 cows.
We'd never make it, is what people say.
Could never manage anything that big. In today's world, we've got 3 dairies in Kansas, 1 in Nebraska, and a new one is in west central Ohio. So yes, we have numbers, but we still take care of cattle.
We might milk 13,000 cows. We still milk those cows 1 cow at a time. I think for us, we've realized there's more to what we want to do than just produce whole milk. I want people to know when they come to our farm that they do a quality job. They're concerned about their animals, they're concerned about their people, they're concerned about the environment, because it's a genuine interest that drives our company. Now, how you separate that, hey, how you verify that, that's when you have to have other people come in and not be afraid to say, hey, this is what I have, what do you think?
The reason why we settled on Validus was everybody said it's the toughest one that applied to our style of farms. And yeah, if we're gonna do it, you know, go big or go home, right?
How do I separate my milk from everybody else's milk? Hey, it's third-party verification. It's a commitment to just doing it right, because I think over time the consumer is going to demand they can be picky, because there's a lot of product out there.
The boys are very good at doing the innovative things and looking at technology, and sometimes it amazes us because we're older, but what they think of and down the road. Their minds are down the road.
As we've progressed down this path of achieving higher and higher levels of certification within the Validus world, it's brought to our farms progress. Some of those things that we've done to create that progress are things like shade structures for our cows to alleviate heat stress in the summer months and to provide shelter from moisture events. We try to take things a step beyond that with additional environmental enrichment items, things like grooming brushes in every pen, tire swings for the cows. Anything that we can do to create a happier world for that cow, we're striving to get implemented, and the goal is to make her life as wonderful as possible while she spends it here with us. Dairy industry is a tough place to make a living, and there was plenty of opportunities and plenty of times for people basically to give up and quit. Nobody did. We're a big farm, and we recognize that, but we're a big family farm. We're a big family farm that's made up of families, whether that be families of coworkers that I go to work with every day, my own family, cow families, for heaven's sake, you know. The number of cows that milk right alongside their daughters that we have in our herds it's kind of cool. There's room and there's a place for all of us, all types of consumers, all types of producers, as long as we're responsible and good stewards and good producers. The real impact is simply just that it matters.